Parents and future wrestlers, this is Joel Mallow, coach with Smash Wrestling Club. I wanted to do this video because this year we have implemented a new registration process for both new wrestlers as well as returning wrestlers. So we really wanted to put a video together to kind of simplify and educate a little bit about how this process is going to work. If you're watching this video, please be sure to have already watched video 1 and step 1 of the process of how to sign your wrestler up. It is important that every single wrestler have a USA Wrestling card. You will not be able to register your wrestler onto step 2 or in our program without a USA Wrestling card. So it is important that you watch this video as well as get their USA Wrestling card information and have it handy before you move on to step 2. So on step 2 here, we're going to click this particular link, which is Online Smash Registration Process. That's going to take you over to our registration form. And what you're going to want to do here is start to create an account. If you don't have one already, you're going to want to create an account. You can do that by choosing your email address and username as well as a password that you create. Sport Engine also allows you to use your Facebook logins. So if you have a Facebook account and you'd want to use that instead of setting up a username and password, you can just use the logins for Facebook and create your Sport Engine account. If you have any questions, Coach Edgard's information is on here, phone number, our Chino Smash Facebook page, as well as an email where you can contact us for any questions you may have. One thing to keep track of or to take note of is the 20% discount for family and siblings. If you're registering more than one wrestler for a brother and sister or 2 brothers, whether it's 2 children, 3, 4, 5, we're going to immediately just give you a 20% discount off the entire registration fee. We feel that it's a lot easier to keep track of that for you guys. Again, it's a 20% discount regardless of how many wrestlers you register. It's just over the total registration fee. So let's go ahead and enter my username here. Once you create your username and you log in, you'll see that in my case, I have my son here, but you would go into a new person. You're going to be registering a new wrestler. So again, I'm just going to continue with my son, but your layout's going to be identical. You'll just be selecting new person. Once you do that, we have the wrestler information. Anything with a red asterisk has to be filled out. So please do not leave anything out that has a red asterisk. What you'll do here is then on the guardian information or parent information, we do suggest that if mom and dad will both be participating in the program as well as bringing the wrestlers, that you put all of mom's information as well as dad's information. On the phone numbers, we heavily suggest that they be mobile numbers in the event of an emergency, or we also send out text messages to our members of our wrestling club, and it's a lot easier if you have a mobile number placed here instead of a home number. Same thing with your email addresses. Please be sure to utilize email addresses that you guys use on a weekly or daily basis. Therefore, you don't miss any messages we might send out to you. And you're going to go ahead and press continue here. So at this point, you'll press continue. Once you do that, this is where your USA Wrestling card will be required. Please keep in mind that you'll want to save that USA Wrestling card. So once you do step 1 and you obtain your USA Wrestling card from the video, you're going to want to save it onto your desktop or onto your phone so you can access and upload here. So in this case, I'm just going to upload really just kind of anything. It doesn't really matter at this point. You're going to want to go ahead and put your wrestler's experience, whether they've had 1 year, 2 years, or no experience at all. We do require a birth certificate. We don't have it as a requirement to finalize the registration, but we do suggest if you have it on hand that we upload that so that you don't have to be reminded later to do so. Again, it'll keep all of your child's information in one central location, so it's easy for us coaches to access it. On this wrestling card number, once you are given your wrestling card and you save it onto your desktop, there's a number that's like kind of like a unique ID. You're going to go ahead and plug that number in here as well as the expiration date. We'll need your doctor's information. So let's go ahead and let's just fill this stuff out with generic info, just so you guys kind of get a look for how it's going to work. If your wrestler or child has any type of allergies, health conditions, special needs, please be sure to place that tier. If you select yes, you'll be able to specify exactly what it is that what type of condition they have, or anything that the club should know about to monitor during your child's activities. If not, you can just simply select no here. Again, let's do emergency contact information. Please make sure the numbers are correct, because if the prefix is not filled out correctly, the system will catch that. And we're going to move on here and continue. Once you move on to this section, you'll realize that we have made some changes this year, again, for the registration options. If you pay in full, you are going to get a discount. It is a $200 registration fee. That's going to cover you from September all the way to March, which is about a 6 and a half month season. That $200 fee will cover all the tuition for your wrestler to attend all the classes that we have available during season, all the coaching, instructional training. It does not include any fees for tournaments. It does not include any clinics or anything that you choose to do outside. This is simply for our program and our training. If you don't want to do the paid in full option, we have done a payment plan. It is $50 more, but what they do is they break up your payment into 2 installments. The first one being paid now when you register, the second installment coming out on December 15th of 2015. So it's basically broken up into 3 months. So the first fee, which you pay today or at the time of registration, will cover you for 3 months. And then the one on December 15th will cover you from December all the way until March. Again, you have the option of paying with Visa, MasterCard, Discover, or your own checking account. We do not have the monthly option as we did in the past of $40. It began to be more of an accounting job where we would have to monitor payments and things of that nature. So the program really wanted to simplify the process and give 2 options. We do want to provide flexibility for those parents that don't want to pay in full, but at the same time, we also wanted to eliminate the amount of time that we're spending with accounting and focus more on the children. So these are the 2 options that we do provide. You would select one, you would move forward here. At this point, you would continue. And then we do have our waivers, our mission statement. Again, these would be clicked on here for electronic signature. Our liability waiver, again, that you would click on, as well as our code of ethics. And you click on all 3 of these. You review. And in the review process, one thing that you'll realize is it's got a whole snapshot of all the information you filled out. You'll also be provided a section at the bottom. This is very important for families that are registering more than one wrestler. Here's where you click register another person. It is extremely important to understand this process. Should you fail to register another wrestler during this process on this review section, you will not be given the 20% discount. The system cannot identify if you log in twice and sign up 2 different people. So please be sure at the time that you're registering your multiple siblings that you do it under the review section. As you see here, we're under the review section, and scroll to the bottom, register another person. That way you get the 20% applied to your overall registration fee and can get that discount. We'd hate for you to pass that up. Again, the system can't dictate any differently, so we have to do it this way. Once you proceed forward, if you're ready, you'll go ahead and check out and you'll make your payment. In addition to that, at the end of checkout, you'll be emailed a receipt as well as a welcoming email from us with a list of websites that we ask you to connect with us on. We do use Facebook a lot as a means of communication. We'll provide a private Facebook group that we have for our team that you'll click on. We'll add you to that private group where we can have certain discussions, concerns, news updates. events, tournaments, things of that nature on there, and it's private just for our club. We also have a Facebook page for just general information, as well as other links for information that we'll be talking about during the season. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to reach out to either myself or Coach Edgard. We'll be more than happy to answer any questions for you. We look forward to seeing you this season, and we thank you very much for your time. Have a wonderful day.